I could always start over.
You can always start over.
You
You
know what I
know.
mean? Like it's not too late to start over. So don't be like afraid to try something new, cause
That's a
cause
fact.
you scared of failure. You shouldn't be, cause a lot of people had to fail before they got to where they at now.
That was my next question though. Like when was your most downfall moment, and how were you able to pick yourself up?
Right. I think it's like it varies like in different stages in life. Like obviously when I first came here, I was like super excited, just the new environment and everything. And then like having a transition like into like having like new friends and stuff like that. And then just having to go through like, you know, um like high school and having to like fill out the paperwork yourself and just going through
Yeah,
like different things. And then having to go through college, like it's not an easy task, Like
facts.
um and then having to work also. Like I had to work, like I was working overnight and I would go straight to class soon as I get off. Like
Damn.
straight to class, like overnight and go to class, overnight, go to class. Like it was hard, bro. Like some days it was just like super dark because I'm just like, how long can I keep going like this? Because it was hard. But, I try to always like be my own motivator.
Yeah, as you should be.
Like I always try to tell myself like things might not, things might last for like a week, a month, a
Fact.
year. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come to an end. It's not always gonna be like that. So I tell myself like, all right, well, you going through this, you going through that, you stressed, you tired, you depressed, but it's not always gonna be like that though. So
No,
why continue to like stress yourself when you know it's gonna come to an end eventually? You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, that motivates. It's hard though, cause when you're going through a lot of stuff, like it's not easy.
it's not
But
easy.
but you just gotta keep coming at yourself like yo you. And then I think about like family, friends, like
Yeah,
people back home, like yo, they would love to have this opportunity I'm in. Like a lot of people would love to have a chance to do this or do that. So like
facts.
you can't waste no time.
All right, and you growing up, like, have you ever like? Because I know in today's generation, a lot of people like to compare themselves on what they see on the media. Like, were you able to go through that time, like as like when you're growing up, were you able to compare yourself with like a lifestyle on the social media? And if you did, how did that affect you, either in a good or bad way?
Um, yeah, I mean, I try to not like let anything on the internet like get to me. Like I don't think anything on the internet get to me. Like I don't really be active like that on the internet, anyways.
Facts.
Because I know like it's folks on the internet that look like they have a lot of money and they really hurting. They don't have no money, but they got everything though. But they just pretending. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet. They show you what they want you to see, but how many people that's on the internet that shows you their struggles? Not a lot of people,
Not a
right?
lot of people.
Everybody just show like all the nice and dandy like
They always gonna
things.
show the good side.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I don't let that get to me. I mean, the
Facts.
only thing that really like helped motivate me and influence me like is like Young Dolph. That's like my favorite artist. And since I was like listening to rap music, I always been like my favorite artist. So
R.I.P. to
and
him.
yes, sir. And I like him because it's bigger than music. Like it's just like how he carry himself. Like he's independent. He put his folks on, like his community.
Yeah.
He's a family person. He put, like he protects his family. He provide for his family.
Facts.
As you can see, like his family is never really on the internet like that. Like you barely see like
Yeah.
anything
I didn't
related.
even know he had how
Yeah,
many kids?
I think he got two.
Yeah, I didn't even know he
Yeah,
had two
he
kids,
got two
bro. That's
kids.
crazy.
Exactly. Like he always protect his family and he always was like putting other people on in his community. So
Wow.
like, and then his interviews, like what he talk about and what he stand on, like it's just like I think like a lot of the times that's how I think. So when I seen that when I was younger and I seen like yo how he carry himself, how he did this, and he always did it his way. Like he always did things that he didn't care like what other people thought. He just did it. So that was like, I'm like, yeah, that's like kind of like how I see myself. Like I said, I do what I can for my family, my friends, like my community. So like I just use like him, as like a role model and to motivate me and to keep going. That's really like the only thing that I really, like pick up from social media. Like just following him and seeing what he's doing, or like it motivate me to like keep going. He like put so many other people on, like he put one of his artists on and he buying and flipping houses and he renting them to people. He giving it to people to live rent free.
Wow.
Yeah, so like Dolph gave him an opportunity and like look what he's doing for his community. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's just like why how I look at certain people, like what they do. Like, can I learn from them? Like, can I, what I'm saying? Can I do certain things that they're doing that's making an impact? So that's just really like something that I, pay attention to a little bit, like relating to like social media.
That's incredible, bro. Like, shout out to Dolph and shout out to
Paper Route Frank.
Shout out to Paper Route, sorry, and also the huge impact they've brought to the generation. I mean, to certain people, just motivating them, and you're one of them too.
For real.
And yeah, and I fell in love with Dolph music just because you used to post it a lot.
Oh, for real.
You rap to it, bro. And I'm like, yo,
I like this guy. Crazy. Yeah.
And also that one song, Get Paid.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What's the other popular song by Dolph?
Dolph, to me, every song Dolph got is popular to me. But I mean, he got a lot of hits that I really like. Like I said, one of my favorite songs is "Give Me the Bag."
The first one that we played before.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite songs. He got a song called "Mistake" by Mistake. It's just a lot of them, bro. Like, Believe Me, like, it's just a lot of songs that I just try to listen. Like I said, it's bigger than the music for me. So
bigger than the music, it's just the way he carries himself.
Yeah, like
how he takes care.
Music is just like extra.
Just an extra, just a little bonus.
Yeah, it's just like extra, But it's more of like him as a person and like what he stood for me.
Facts. That's amazing, bro. Yeah, and so since we're getting closer and trying to close up, because wanted this to be just a little short interview, short podcast,
Right.
Just have you on here for you to just give out some game knowledge and just a little motivation to the upcoming generation, to the generation today, to your generation, and just helping each other out. So what message would you like live to the people, like to the upcoming generation, in order for them to be in a position where you are right now? Like, what kind of message would you give them?
I think just be you. That's number one. Just be you.
Thanks.
And stay working. Like, don't matter like how big you get. Stay working. Stay hungry and stay humble. You always gotta stay humble. Like, and believe in yourself. And try to have a good relationship with your family if you don't. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all going to be gone one day, so you don't want to regret anything. And I always put out positive energy, Like, positive energy is everything. Like, try to help out as much people as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, myself, like, I could go and do what I want to do if I want to. But I know I got people that I could help. You know what I'm saying? I got people that depend on me too. So it's all about trying to put other people first sometimes, until you get to that next stage. And, just do whatever works for you. Like, whatever works for you. So Just try to be positive. Like I said, do what you can do, control what you could control. Just leave the rest. You know what I'm saying? Leave the rest up to God. So I think I think that's the most important thing. It's just like I said, keep going, keep working, stay hungry, stay dedicated, work on your craft. It's the same cycle repeating. It's like
Facts,
you just
facts.
gotta keep going. Like if you could start a business, start a business. Like build a brand for yourself. Like if you finding yourself sitting at home every day and you don't know what you gonna do, like get on the internet and do some research. Like you know what I'm saying, start a brand for yourself. Like put the same hours you're putting into someone else company into your own.
Into your own. And speak into existence.
Exactly.
They don't just say.
Don't just say you're gonna
say
do it, and then just say, "Oh, I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start a business,"
Start
and
business.
you never like put the action behind it.
Facts,
Like,
facts.
so yeah,
Yeah, that's the most. That's what I always say. I always say that to myself every day, bro. Like before I go to sleep, after I pray and stuff, I'll be like, I'm gonna do this, and I just remind myself like speak it to existence. Sometimes I get mad at myself if I don't do something.
right,
I'm like, why would you say if you're not gonna do it?
right. You ever wake up like and you just feel like you're not doing enough?
Bro,
Like
I used to punch the bag, the pillow, bro. Like I used to be so mad.
I used to feel like that, bro. I used to wake up and just like, yo, I'm not doing enough. Like what should I do? Like what can I do? Like that was always like in my head, like every time I woke up at some point. Then I'm just like, you know what? Like whatever come to your mind, just try to put the work behind it.
Facts,
And push
facts.
yourself. So like you're gonna get to a point, eventually everything gonna work out for you.
Definitely, definitely. Yo, I hope y'all took some notes because that was an important message. Like to be honest, because it's this kind of message is for those that listen and learn. Like you like put your ego to the side, pride, everything, and just take
Right.
some notes because at the end of the day, we all trying to learn from each other, and this is a very important message, not just for the community of Buffalo, everybody, but also I'm always gonna say this on my podcast. It's also an important message to the black community. That's the most important because we like the black people, bro. We have to fight 10 times harder to make it than the other race. So we have to listen to those advices, make better choices. You don't want to end up in jail. You don't want to end up like 6 feet under. Like you just want to listen and move correct.
Right.
Right.
I think that's important. Like for our community to come together and just pick each other brains. And I mean, we doing a lot better like compared to past years. I see a lot of successful black folks. I see a lot of young people like starting businesses and doing their thing. Like I think we just gotta support each other. Like like if you could share a video or whatever, like let somebody else know about it. That goes a long way. So like, and it ain't taking too much time from you to do so either. So like, just support your people. You know what I'm like? Support up and coming, small businesses. Like, cause at the end of the day, like our small businesses right now is gonna be the major businesses in the future. Cause all those big businesses, they still gonna be there. But the ones that starting right now, they gonna, if you put the work into it, they gonna keep going up. Like whatever you put the work, like anytime you put the work in, you're gonna see a change. Like, and then you wanna always just maintain. Cause if you maintain, eventually it's gonna change from maintaining to succeeding. Cause if you maintaining, it's only gonna stay like that for so long. Cause you just maintaining. You doing good if you maintaining, but eventually it's gonna go up. Like you're gonna see like results. So
Definitely. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. Like for real. This was a very important episode, and this is episode 17.
17.
Yeah,
Wow.
16 about to drop like soon, but like this 17
Doing good,
so
bro.
Yeah, bro.
You
Like,
still got the same energy, man.
bro, I gotta keep it, bro. I gotta keep the same energy because at the
That's
end of the
what's up,
day,
bro.
you just gotta keep it real with your audience, you know.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to give them like the
What they want to
fake
see.
energy.
Yeah,
like, give them
like,
what they want to see.
it's just natural. Like,
It's just natural. That's why like with this podcast, bro. You see, I'm not reading no script like interviewing you, bro.
yeah, the questions coming straight from your
Straight,
heart,
bro. Straight from my heart, bro.
Right.
Straight, just a conversation, like two people just sitting down.
It's like the camera not even recording right now. We just talking.
Two people sitting down eating some of Mama Duke's
Oh yeah,
couscous.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. Thank you so much for the food, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time I ain't provide the food. He provided the food, you know.
My Dukes provided the food. Shout out to my Dukes.
Hey, shout out to her. Shout out. Yeah, for real. Yeah, bro. So yeah, that's what I try to do, bro. Just sit down, eat, sip, and chat. You know, like just have a little conversation while we either eating something, drinking something. It's just a freestyle conversation. Just a normal conversation, bro. Nothing forced.
No.
You know. Yeah.
Genuine conversations, and you know, and all your like episodes are like bring something different. You know what I'm saying? You try to mix it up, and like it's not always like the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. It's not just me interviewing people too.
Right.
I want to be able to do episodes where like we're actually talking about shits that we all experience as humans.
Right.
Either as a woman, like what do you experience, like on your own perspective, as a man,
right?
As a unit, as white community, black community, everything, bro. I want to be able to just make it,
leave it open,
a diverse episode, you know, diverse episode, so
where people feel comfortable,
right?
Come and share what they want to share, and experiences that they've been through, and like you never know, bro. It goes a long way, bro. Anybody could watch it and it could change their whole thought process. You know what I mean?
Bro,
like it motivate them. So like I said, you have a platform and you have a voice, and like you giving people a chance and opportunity to come and share. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have this conversation with one person, you know, and help them, but having this conversation here, you know, could help a lot more people.
You're not just gonna. I'm not just gonna be the only one listening to you,
right?
You know, so they're gonna be like you just said.
Exactly.
It's gonna help
whoever come across it, as you know, and they listen to it. Like, it might help them, it might motivate them. Like, that's huge, bro. That's a platform. That's a voice. Like,
I appreciate it, bro.
You got a voice, so you know you just gotta keep going, bro. Do it your way, like you've been doing. Episode 17. And you've been doing it your way.
My way,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
Just me, just solo.
Yeah, your way. So like that's, you know, that's important, bro. Like, just keep going, bro. Keep going. Never stop. Like,
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You got my support. You always have my support. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I know you. You know, always saying good things about you, and I always see it. So, you know, I appreciate you having me.
Always, you know, bro. For real.
I'm always gonna be here, whatever you need, you know. And for folks who need an opportunity, you know, want to start a business or anything like that, or you know what I'm saying, or looking to drive or get into, you know, the trucking or business or anything like that, you know, you can always hit me up if you have questions or like how to start a business, or like the difference between like the LLCs and like the corporations and things like that, you know, or how to buy a house, you know what I mean? Like, or how to, you know, get a car from the auction for less and fix it up, like anything, you know. If you have a question or you're interested in that, you know, you could always hit me up or hit Glow Boy up, and you know, and we're gonna get you right.
We'll get you right, man. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification button, because videos will be dropping every week. Appreciate you for coming through once again, bro. And peace to y'all.